Hey y'all, I apologize, I'm a little cold. Alrighty, so good afternoon y'all. I'm Selma Sims. I am the CEO and head grower at Gardeneers. Yep. And just in case if you ever forget, just look at me. Gardeneers was established in 2014. We serve about 17 school partners, and we work primarily on the south and west sides of the city of Chicago. We are the only full-service customized school garden program and nonprofit in the city of Chicago, okay? And I say that because when we think about the communities I serve, that we all serve, most of our communities look like me. They do. And so I'm speaking not from a place of admonishment, and I need y'all to remember that. I'm never speaking from a place of admonishment. I have the best intent always. However, I also understand the importance of the stories that we tell, right? Because the stories that we tell are the things that bring supporters, that bring funding, but also lets people know the impact of our work. Cool? So with that being said, there's a few main things I need y'all to remember, but there's two overall concepts, and I'm gonna tell you what the major concepts are. When you're thinking about telling a story that our communities can and will be proud of, and by our communities, not just, again, the people that we serve, but your staff, your board, and you, because we're all a community, all right? Now, the first one is why. I like questions. I ask a lot of them. Some people get annoyed. I don't care. Okay? So the first question when you're thinking about telling your story or how you're going to frame your story, because that's really what we do. We frame it differently for different audiences. I need you to think about, why does this work even need to be done? Of course, people need food, right? But why do people in the area I serve need food? For us at Gardeneers, it's historical. I was talking to John earlier on how most people refuse to learn history before 1967. And it's that history that still perpetuates systems that require us to do this work. And when you think about that, you can then frame a story where you take the onus off the populations we serve for their situation, and you put it where it needs to be. The goal ain't to make people guilty and cry. Crying does not pay my bills. However, people knowing the truth is important to help the longevity of our work. Cool. Then I need you to think about why you're doing this work in juxtaposition to that. I hope you're not doing this just so you sleep better at night. Because that is what Tempur-Pedic is for. I hope I get a sponsorship, right? So, in all seriousness, but seriously, why are you here? Why you? There's a million other people that look like you that can do this work, but why are you here in my community? Cool. That's the first one. Second, who do you serve? I told you serve people that look like me. Now, historically, people who look like me are not used to getting great service. Are you going to add to that? You don't have to answer. Keep that up here. Okay? And then finally, if you were to tell your story and somebody you serve is sitting right there, would they be okay with it? Again, you do not have to answer. So every time you tell a story, because we all got great stories, that's how, I work on storytelling all the time. But I always think I actually have a community member who I think of. I think of Angie from Smith. She's a community member whose grandson went to Smith Elementary, one of our longest standing school partnerships, and she has a community bed, and she shows up to every event. If Angie wouldn't be okay with me telling that story, it doesn't get told. Think about somebody you serve, and they need to sit right there at all times. Okay? So from this point forward, I'm going to ask everybody in this room, and tell your friends, I need you to think about those things. Why and who? Okay? Why, who? Say why.
Why?
And who?
Who?
Cool. I need you to research your why. Historically, systemically, systematically, and why are you even here? That's one. And then two, I need you to reflect on how you describe those you work with. Because although I said, yeah, you're serving us, we're working together. We don't need saviors. For some of us, hate to go there, for some of us, our savior is Jesus Christ. And if that's not you, I need you to think about that. And then finally, all of this can be done, and you can still get funded and show respect to our funders, or excuse me, the people we serve, okay? So that's actually my time. I hope y'all got a lot from that. I'm trying to iron this out a little earlier so we can have time to talk and stuff over drinks. All right? And feel free to talk to me, cool? All right, thank y'all so much.